Hello, cappuccino. Hi, and welcome everyone else. Gee, I missed some words there, but hello. I hope you're having a lovely Sunday. My hair's a bit it's gonna not work with me today because I just washed my hair. And when I look down, it's gonna be like that. But yeah. Hello, I am back with another stream. Today we are gonna continue what I've been doing last stream, which was this little detail for the shorts. I finished this one. You're doing good, nice. I'm doing pretty well. Although I was a little tired in the morning because the time changed. It's now 1 hour forward for us. Or at least last night it went 1 hour forwards. So for me it's still 1 p.m. but for others it might be a different time now because time zones and daylight saving doesn't count for everyone because some countries don't do that, and I'm like, yeah, because it doesn't do anything to daylight saving. Like that, like shoving up an hour is like, but oh well. Luckily, I myself don't really get affected by it all that much. But I know for other people it's quite annoying. But yeah, for today, I am just gonna do more hand sewing, and that's pretty good. Or all of it, basically. Also, I tried a different way of putting my camera, and hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing actually now. Although I might, because I'm probably gonna work more over here. But yeah, or oh no, wait, that was the idea. Because you can see my beautiful camera now in the on the other screen. But I thought it would be a better angle, especially for hand sewing, because it's pretty far away if I do that. And for like patterns and stuff, if I do that again, I will put it back as how I normally would do it. But for now, yeah, I want a bigger one. I know, it's a waste. Don't mind me. But yeah, for now I'm just gonna sew this one on and then these two, and then for all the details, this one will be done. The only thing after this that I'm also gonna do by hand, because yes, is then put this over it, sew all the way around, then turn it right side out again, and then it's beautifully finished. So this will be the back of the detail. But yes, I do need to iron because it's very beautiful. But yeah, I'm glad you are doing well, cappuccino. And that's just what we're gonna do today. It's pretty chill, like last time. And yeah, I hope the music is still good, because I did put it a little louder. Oop. Sorry if that was loud. I just moved the mic a little bit. My mouse is gonna go over there. Gotta put a timer on again so that I know how much time I spent on doing all of this. Oop. And for this part, I've noticed that my finger, the one that I use to sew, oh nice, you can hear it, good, got pretty hurt last time because this fabric is pretty stiff, but it is the right color that I want to use, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna use. I think I'll start with a heart. I'm gonna move you over here. It's my beautiful little heart that I made like ages ago. when I was still a child. Because I wanted one for myself, and yeah, I made one. It was pretty easy because this one I sewn by hand as well. You can see that. I mean, I was really bad at sewing at the beginning. It's like, you can see how I finished this. It's really ugly. And you can see like all these stitches and stuff from what I did back then. And now it's evolved into this. Oh. So yeah, I was really bad back then. But now, also, I forgot to close my door. Give me 1 second. There we go. Now, it's probably not gonna be as cold. This is ugly. Aww. No, you're not ugly. You're beautiful. But yeah, you can improve over time with everything, even with looks. I looked way uglier than what I look like right now, so yeah. I don't think everyone will be like, if they think they're ugly, I don't think they'll be ugly forever. At least that is how I think, as someone that's always looks to things very positively. If you didn't notice, I am a very positive person. Oh, I'm still working off stream, even if I changed the camera. My bad. But yeah, I don't really have a topic to talk about today, but I did really want to stream again and just sew. Because if I get this one done, that's already a pretty big achievement. Then I only get the other one done. Just dry my finger again. And then, yeah. I'll be mostly done with this detail. But it's still gonna take some time for me to finish it. And I'm doing this one a bit step by step because it, again, the fabric is a bit too stiff to do it in one go. Unfortunately. But yeah. It's good enough. Oh. Put that one in there. Because it's poking me and bothering me, and I don't like that very much. Don't want to let loose. Good. So that is what I need. Needed to stay in place. But like I said, this fabric rarely works with me, but that is a good thing though, because I had the same fabric I will use for the corset, and for a corset you need some, you know, stronger fabrics. Gee. And that's exactly what I'm gonna use. So yeah. For that part it is a good fabric, but for smaller details like this, not so much. But I was in a manga shop like 3 days ago, and I was like, okay, I can take everything as long as this manga is only one part. No, one book is the whole story. Oh, what did you buy? Ooh, I'm curious now. What's little series that is maybe one book or more did you buy? I'm curious. But that's a lot of fun to go. It's been a really long... Well, no, I've never actually been to a manga shop, but like buying mangas, it's been a really long time because I mostly go to conventions for that. Like, because I could go to one. It's just that the convention, like the one that I mentioned last time, that is like really close by, you know, instead of like going to Amsterdam and like traveling for like 1.5 hours to go to a manga shop, I can just wait a few months. Oh, you bought a series with 7 books in it, so you got the whole collection. Nice. Although that is a lot of money in one go. It is fun that, because, you know what would have been more pain if you'd actually wanted to collect all the either Naruto, One Piece, or other really big series. And Atomic, hi, welcome in, peekaboo. I contradicted this. Yes, well, at least it isn't a big series like Naruto and One Piece where you've got so many volumes for mangas there. But yeah, welcome in, Atomic. I'm continuing what I've been doing. So I finished this one Yesterday, and I'm starting on this little bean. And then we only, because this is a lot of fun, I only need to do these two, and then this like detail is done. I only need to put the back on it. Yeah. The anime, no. To be fairly honest, I'm not keeping track of the new animes and stuff. Because I have so many older, like, animes and such that I want to watch. Which I'm like, it's so much. Because, like, one that is more recent that I would like to watch is Spy X Family. And, another one, but I can't remember the name. But I'm sure there's a lot of... oh yeah, Demon Slayer, that's the one I also wanted to watch. So I might, you know, when I watch the first season, and I think there's 2 seasons? Or at least what is out now, I could watch that, and then at the period where the new season's coming out, and when I'm done, I can, like, continue with the next season, and then, you know, I won't have to wait week by week. Because I had that for the last few episodes of My Hero Academia, and I did not like that. I did not like the cliffhangers. I really don't like those. I first read one part and I was like, okay, I hope I wouldn't like it, so that I wouldn't buy another one. Oh, you really liked it. Well, at least that's good then, that you bought a series that you really like. Because if you would bought a series that you didn't like, and spend that much money on it, that would just be sad. But I'm glad you like it. And also, I've got a new, like, it's not that amazing. I'm still using the same things, but I couldn't quite figure out how to place my camera, but I did today. Finally. So that you guys can see what I'm doing from a better angle than from wee. And then it was weird to me to look at it, and I did not like it. Also, you know what? I think that is the same way, right? Because it is mirrored, and that's gonna really oh, it was this one. No, wrong one. I keep forgetting what the difference was. Give me a second. There we go. Ta-da! Now I can point, like, this is left, that's right. Yes, now it's perfect. But yeah, I think then I might need to, like, do Spy X Family first and then watch Demon Slayer. Flip flip. Yeah. Because this is, like, one of the angles that I like the most when watching myself as well. Because the one that I did before was, like, really far away, and I'm like, you guys can't see anything that I'm doing. Or, well, at least it felt like that. And I don't know why it was so tricky before, like, but I figured it out. It's not the best, of course, but I mean, for the amazing setup that I do have, I think it's pretty okay. It's not the worst. Could have been worse. But yeah, are there any other animes that you are excited for, Atomic, or is it just Demon Slayer? Which is understandable. I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I did watch some like shorts here and there. What season? 1 of Spy X Family. Oh, nice. You quite like it, yeah. I've seen some stuff from it as well, and it does look like a very cute anime. So I am curious about the storyline and stuff. And it also got recommended to me, so I'm gonna try it. But oh, I can't wait to buy more mangas myself. because I really want to buy either from Noragami, or in High School Host Club, or Seraph the End mangas again. Because there's like a pretty big company that goes to the convention that I'm gonna go to, because I bought the tickets. Or ticket. I got one Saturday ticket for Heroes Dutch Comic Con. Yay! I'm going with my friend, and fun thing, they've actually have lockers now, because it's like in a big hall where many events take place. Like Dutch Comic Con isn't the first one there, or the only one there. Sorry for the helicopter plane thingy. But yeah, you've got like a, I don't know what the word is for garderobe, but it's basically where you can hang your clothes, or jackets or bags, if you've got like a big cosplay that you needed to travel, and you can put it somewhere safe. But since we're not the only thing there, they were like, why not put lockers in the convention itself, as to not overwork, or because it's a pretty big thing, so that, I don't know, there's then maybe more space for more storage, I guess. And I think that's a pretty cool thing, because then it'll be on the con floor itself, so you can just go back and grab your stuff. And maybe if you've got like a bag but you want to do gaming, you can like put it back in the locker and then, get it back. Or at least I think that's how it works. Till 23rd of October, but Digimon Ghost is SOTE is amazing. I don't know what that stands for. I'm sorry. But if you could say what the full name is, maybe, then I might know the anime. Oh, but cool that another thing with Digimon. Oh, Seraph the End. I've never seen the the shorter version of it. Yeah, it is an SERAPH. So it's set off. It's spelled really weird, but I've looked it up so many times. And I've also because I'm gonna do two cosplays from Seraph the End. I know, that's why I sometimes say it funny, because sometimes I say it Seraph, because then I know how to spell it. The same with another Dutch word, which is called atelier, which I always say is like atelier, because then I can hear how it's spelled, basically. Because that helps me a lot. It's like a trick that I've learned from school and stuff. It's just write down what you hear. And sometimes that does not work at all, because you've got those annoying either silent letters, or you write it differently than how you pronounce it. So it isn't always the best tool to use, unfortunately. But most of the time it does help, and you can get really close to the word, but not always. And I don't know, as long as any boys love anime is going to come out, then I'm watching. Aww. Yeah. I've not really seen what's gonna come out, but one thing I do need to catch up on is the series that I want to watch, My Hero Academia, because it was getting to a really cool point, or it was getting really tense and stuff, and I was like, oh, what's gonna happen next? But I don't know why. But I just didn't have the motivation to watch it, because I've been watching so many amazing streamers as well, and or series on YouTube, because that's always the thing with me. I'm so indecisive with, do I want to watch a cool YouTube series of a game, or do I want to watch anime? And then most of the time I end up watching a YouTube series, and I tend to watch longer Let's Plays that are like 1 hour or 2 hours long. Because I just really like those longer types of videos. I can't spell it, yeah. It's just, you know, everyone is just dyslexic, and some other people are just really good at not being dyslexic. Also, I'm just gonna check in because a lovely, cool streamer is live again. Oh, they've had so much bad luck lately, and they are making an amazing VTuber at the moment. They're called A Crafty Jellyfish. So if you want to check them out, I don't blame you. They're making a really cute bunny VTuber. It's like they're a lady bunny in a bunny suit. And yeah. So I've got... Oh, my bad. I've got them in the background, so sometimes I'm gonna like... How far's the progress? Because, oh... They're really good at... I really like the art style as well. Ooh. It's so cartoony. And Jason! Hello, hello. Welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely Sunday. Or at least weekend. Hi. I am continuing on making this little detail for the shorts. I finished this one yesterday, and right now I'm doing this one. Whee! I also have a better setup for like hand sewing, so you guys can see it up a bit more close. Or it's just closer, basically. So far we've been talking about animes and new things coming out, and mangas, and I really want to go to a convention that I've got tickets for, which is like, yeah! And it wasn't that expensive, which is what I'm happy about. Because I thought it'd be like around 40 euros. But it ended up being 30 with the locker and taxes, basically. Or like an entry fee, I think it was. Which is probably something close to taxes, I think. But yeah, for like all that combined, it was a pretty nice... Because I know some... some conventions are a lot more expensive, aka TwitchCon. Because last time me and a friend would love to go to like TwitchCon Amsterdam, but at the time I saw the prices of those tickets, and I was like, I'm sorry, I can't go. Though that's too expensive. They're like, yeah, fair enough. But if I had money, I would have loved to go, because I know a little bit the place where the con was, because like literally on the other side of the street is a school that I went to for like internship, because it was like in Corona time, and that school and our school did like a collab to just like still have us do something instead of nothing. And I was really surprised it was there, because it's pretty easy to get there from where I live. But yeah, you're sleepy for some reason. Well, then it might be a good idea to sleep, or at least take a nap. Close your eyes, you know, rest, chill. Do nothing for a bit, you know. Nothing wrong with that. But I hope you're doing good, other than being tired, I suppose. But yeah. It would have been very cool to go to TwitchCon Amsterdam last year, but unfortunately It was too expensive. Because back then I did not save up as well as I do right at the moment. So I guess you could say back then I was a bit bad with money. And now I've got the motivation to actually save up, because it's, I don't know why, but I've never really had the motivation to do it. Don't like it though, it's shaped. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna take this out. Because this one is really round and stuff, and this one is very bulky. And I don't like that. Yeah, ugly. Bleh. So I hope I can still change it a bit. Yeah. But yeah, for now, I am gonna go to Comic-Con, or at least a Comic-Con here. And oh, it's gonna be so much fun. Because I'm gonna make a really cute outfit for that event. Because I purchased some, because it's in June as well, which is Pride Month. And I bought some very cute Pride horns. I'm still waiting on to receive them, because it's from a maker here on Twitch. I bought them from their Etsy, and they still need to be made. It's gonna be, I've got a really cute idea. I would love to go to a convention some days. I've never been to one before, because when you're a child you can't really go anywhere. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I'm really happy that there are cons really close by where I am. And the first few times, because I've been to this, I think 4 times now? 3 times maybe? And I think the first 2 I went with my sister, or the first 3 I think. And my sister's always been to the they've always been attending the event. So even though I would go only with my friends, they'd still be there. So, you know, if anything goes wrong, I can go to them. But yeah, the first few times, my mom didn't like it if I would have gone alone. Because, you know, that's... Because conventions, unfortunately, even though they're a lot of fun, there can still be awful people there that don't do good stuff. So it is, yeah, I can understand for parents that they don't like that, which is the reason why it took a really long time for my friends to come with us to conventions, because first of all, their parents did not know us, and they wanted me and another person that we know. We're no longer friends, unfortunately, but they wanted to get to know us first, which is fair enough. And then a few years later, we went to a convention, although it was very sad, very, very sad convention. But yeah, it's very understandable for that one, because it is dying, so you shouldn't expect that much from it now. But yeah, they were also a bit too overprotective, because we were still going with friends and my sister was at the convention, so if anything goes wrong, we can go to a more adult figure, because we're technically, the government says that we're both adults already, so yeah. But like that meme, I need an adult, you're adult. Basically that. But that was also the reason why it took them a bit longer to go to conventions and stuff. But yeah. Although, if you are able to go, it is a lot of fun to go with friends. I do recommend going with friends, because going alone, also, first of all, for your safety as well. Because unfortunately, you do need to think about that a bit more when you go to conventions. Especially if you look feminine. Because creeps be... they don't know about boundaries and stuff like that. But yeah. I'm very excited to go and wear lovely, cute outfits. And I don't know if I'll make anything for it. I might make a blouse that I've been meaning to make for quite a while. But I have to see if I have the time for it to make that. Because it's kind of a similar theme of blouse that I'm making for Venti. But it is a used pattern. And for Venti I'm gonna make my own pattern. So that it's gonna be the biggest difference. And also all the pleating that will be in the blouse for Venti will be different, because I'm not gonna have that for the blouse that I want to make for myself. Of course I could wear both normally, although Venti's is a bit more extravagant, and especially the collar is different than the one I want to make. But I could do it on stream, because for me I just need to look at the patterns, and if I did everything and then it's just cutting out the fabric that I have, then sewing it together, which is like pretty easy. That is done in like a day or two. Yeah, there's only 7 conventions. Oh, I mean, it's more than one, so that's already something. But it's not a lot, no. I have one that you could go to, a fun one though. In Poland. Or wherever you're gonna go to. You know what, I think that's not actually not. Maybe I want this one a little sharper. Sorry. Just trying to see if I like this. Yeah, that's better. They won't look exactly the same because it is still made by hand. So yeah, that is the uniqueness after all of sewing by hand, is that you can get it close to looking the same. But I've noticed that it's a bit difficult sometimes. Although I don't know why, but sewing this today has been a lot easier than yesterday and the day before that. Why do it be like this? Also, these pins been bothering me. Yeah, but they are far away. At least an hour to the closer one, which is a one I'll be about boarding games. Yeah, if you're not really into tea time, it's tea time. Okay, actually good. It's been 45 minutes, but thank you, Hot, and hello as well. Welcome. I hope you have a lovely Sunday, and it's tea time. So I'm gonna have to make tea, which is good because I drank all my tea before stream. But welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely Sunday. But yeah, so far got finally a good angle to show you what I'm doing. But so far I've been there we go. I've been making this. This is like a detail that's eventually gonna look like this, with all the details on it. And I'm almost done with this one. Then we've done these three, and then these ones on top, and then it's done. And then I only need to put the back onto it. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. Ankasaki! Hi, welcome. Welcome in everyone. I hope everyone's having a lovely weekend and Sunday. But yeah, I'm doing great. I'm doing really well. I'm also very excited because tomorrow I'm gonna go back to school. But yeah, I've been doing some lovely hand sewing, and I finally have a camera setup that I like, that shows my hand sewing skills a bit better than what I had before. But yeah, we've been getting really far with this detail because last Friday, yeah, I did this seam because we still needed to do that one, and it's I love this gold. But that's what we done, and then I for this one I also sewed on the details, these two, and today I did this one. Just awesome. I know. I hope you are doing good as well, Kazaki. But anime and manga in general, there will be only one instead of 3 hours. Oh, yeah, that you would want to make a whole trip for that one if you wanted to go there. And yeah, I can understand if you or your parents want you to be a bit older for that, because then you could like buy a hotel and then go the whole weekend, because then you get the most out of it. Oh, yeah, I know, it's going along so nicely, and I'm so happy with, because this is like a pretty difficult shape, because I cut it out like this. This is like the shape, and then I've got a 0.5 centimeter seam allowance. So to get this shape looking like this, I am so happy with that. Then the only difficult one's gonna be this one. But yeah, a lovely hut Armories has given us tea time, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to go for a minute and grab some tea. So I'll be back in a few minutes. I'll put you up in the break time, and I'll be back with tea. This is also a nice time for you guys to grab some water or some snacks. So yeah, I'll be back in a second. I mean a minute. So yeah.
The time is 2:00 p.m.
I'm back, and I got myself some tea. Still needs to brew a bit, or like, it needs to get a little stronger, basically. But yeah, I'm back with some tea. It's nice and lovely rooibos honey tea. Sorry, stairs. There are also two mixed, about everything. But they're at like at least 5 hours away. And it's just aww. That's kind of true. That's kind of sad. Maybe in the future there'll be more conventions in Poland. Maybe not. I don't know. I guess the only option is moving. No, you don't have to do that. It's a joke. I promise. But yeah. Yeah, I hope so as well. Because conventions are just so much fun. I don't know why you would not want to have them. Oh, sorry, I'm probably working off stream again. Or off screen. But yeah, this is like a very, it's a bigger detail, but it's like literally, oh wait, let me get the picture, there we go, like it's actually only for this, what, there we go, like this, is this, and that's what I'm making. Then the only other thing, which is also very small again, as I know it's very weird to zoom in at this place, but this little detail on this on the band of the shorts, that's also what we're gonna make, which will also be a challenge again with the gold fabric, because I've been able to like sew this together or like onto it, but I can't pin this because, as you could see from like, I hope at least, because like if you pin it, you create holes in it, and it isn't close enough to the edge where I can put like clamps on it. And I think if I did, it will leave a mark there anyway, because it's a very beautiful fabric and I don't want to ruin it, basically. But yeah, this is the second last detail that I need to make for the shorts. Then all the things are just sew it together. That's basically it. So I think my tea's ready. Oh. I'm gonna put a bit of cold water in it because it's quite hot. I want to be able to drink it. Oh. But yeah, it's some tea time. I will keep it inside because last time I completely forgot I made tea. And I didn't drink it till it was too cold, and it was like, it was a bit nasty. It was a bit nasty. Oh, this looks so cute. Sorry, I'm also watching a stream from someone else, and they're making a really cute VTuber at the moment. I was just checking in. So cute. They're making a bunny VTuber with a cute bunny suit, and it is inspired by what the chat wanted. It's a sporty, sexy bunny lady. That's how he described it, and it's so cute, but also sexy. I just really like the design, basically. But yeah, that's what we've been doing so far today, and yeah, I'm hopefully back to streaming every week again, because I've been on a break for like 3 weeks, or almost 3 weeks. Like, we're at the end of my 3rd week, and tomorrow, I'm gonna be really nervous, but tomorrow I'm gonna start my exams, because I feel good enough to do more stuff, and I still have some limitations, but I think I can work around it and stuff, which is mostly because the only thing I really need is help from other people to carry stuff and or to get things from higher places. That's the only help I need, and I just need to, how do I say that? Take things slow, but at a good pace, because it is still my exam. And I can't, slack off, basically. But only happy things is that in town, when I'm going to school, you can see cosplayers come once in a while. That needs to be new for me. Aw. I mean, you can still do cosplay at home as well, and I'm sure there are also, I think because of Corona, there's been some virtual experiences as well for like cosplay and stuff, which I don't know if it's still there, but you could always try to look for that if you wanna do some things. But it is a lot different than going to an actual convention, of course. But yeah, if you want to cosplay, you can always do it at home, or you can meet up with people, do cosplay together, and go to fun places. I think those are called like cosplay meetups. Ta-da! They don't look exactly the same, but I got pretty damn close. So nice. So I'm just really happy with the skills that I have, that I'm able to do this. Yeah. This one was a bit more stuck to it than the others. I'm just gonna remove these because they are annoying me. And I will iron this. I know they are pretty, and I am really happy about it. But I can see that I could have done that a bit better with like the curve and stuff. But I'm really happy how this one turned out. Like, just look at it. Look at it. It's so pretty. Oh. This is why I like it so much. I am gushing over my own cosplays way too much. Or especially this one. Oh, it's so much fun, and it looks so pretty. Oh, still a bit too hot. I need my ruler. But where is my ruler? It's not in here. I blind? Sorry, give me a second. I had it not that long ago. What happens? Oh, when you lose things, it's always so much fun. Because I do have this one, but this one is too big. Oh, I am blind. Yes, it was right next to me. Oh, I'm very smart. Oh, I know. I am very good. Right now I'm just gonna draw on the seam allowance again to see on how to take this shape. So hopefully I'm able to make it pretty. We're so smart. Yes, very smart. Also smart. This one's a lot easier to work with, fabric wise. I just hope I can get the shape that I want. I'm gonna iron this first as well before I put it on here. Oh, because then I'll probably keep its shape a bit better. And I can just pin it on better. That got really small. This. Yeah, it's just a bit warped by all the pins that's in there. Okay, I'm gonna put on the iron and iron it. It's gonna be a bit off stream though, so yeah. Now it needs to warm up. I need that. Nothing messes. Oh. Funny story, but I'm dancing for Lavender. And then when I'm looking at it like, I do way too much. You're not even done yet. Uh-oh. Yeah, Levna isn't the biggest fan of that, no. I hope you can still work around it a bit. The blood. At least with the drawing that you're making. Is this part of the commission that you're doing for her? Ah, nice. Well, I hope you can work around it. Make it so that Never doesn't freak out when it does too much blood. Okay, I'm gonna iron both of these. So then hopefully when I put them on, they will stay shape. Okay. I did that already. You know what? Let's go try and do this one. Okay. That's all the iron I need to do for now. Scared. Yeah. But I hope you can find a solution. This one looks bigger than that one. What? Why did I put the same thing? I think this is the way I want to go. Sorry. Just very concentrated on this part. Do I have a needle? I think this one. I'm gonna put this one in the back because I've got another pincushion on my lovely staircase on the wall. But I've been putting all the needles in where I still have a long enough thread that I can still do something with it. I'd like to work with long threads, but I don't always need it to be that long. Because it's like small little things like these, which I'll relate to. I think that's pretty good space. Now I need to pin it. Thanks. Then this goes that. Oh, Luna! Hi, welcome in. Sorry, I was a bit concentrated on pinning this one down, but welcome on in. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. Today I am sewing some details for the shorts by hand, and today I've done this one so far. The last stream we did these two and the inch here. We've been doing all of this with an applique stitch for anyone who's curious. I've been using the same one because yeah, it's the only way I know how to sew it on nicely. But yeah, we're almost done with this one because I only need to right. I only need to put these two on, and then I'm done with this one. But I'm gonna do this one first, because all these pins, I know my thread is gonna get stuck on here. Definitely, it will definitely get stuck. Finger. But yeah, that is what I've been doing. I hope you are doing good as well. Where do I want to start? I think over here. And I know this isn't the best color to use but it's the closest one that I got at the moment. Ow. Bugged myself. Because as you can see, it's a pretty different color than from the fabric itself. But it's not too bad. But yeah, I have also fixed my camera setup for this one, or like found one that I liked the most, because it's been, I don't know why it's been so difficult to find one that I like. Wait, was this the dead one? Okay, you know what? This one needs to go away. I'll put it in here. I've still got more needles. Don't worry. This one. Yeah. Oh no, I'm allergic to sewing. It's always a little joke that I make whenever I need to sneeze. So whatever I'm doing, I'm allergic to it now. Oh, thank you. You're doing okay. Nice. I'm glad you're doing okay. I hope you're having a lovely day. Yes. Already said that. No. I never thought of it as cute, but thank you. Is this the same annoying fabric? Or what? I thought this one would be easier. Oh well. Oh well. Me. But yeah. so far we've been pretty good today. We've been making progress. And well, we've got a bigger deadline anyway, so I've got like 7 more months to go, I think. Because for anyone who didn't hear it yet or saw it in the little message that popped up in stream, I'm making it for a different contest. Because I'm quite unsure if TwitchCon will host a competition this year. So I'm doing it for a Comic-Con here in the Netherlands this time, and this one will be for November, because there is a convention, the same one that I could technically compete in, but that one is in June, and I don't think my cosplay is gonna be done in June. And I don't want to con crunch, especially not when I'm also doing an exam as well. So yeah, I'm gonna do it for the next one, which is gonna be in November, which is also, I think, the bigger convention. So I hope to get tickets for that one whenever they come out. I'll probably buy the early bird tickets. And yeah, I'll compete in that one instead. So I'll have a lot more time for this one. Oh. So I think we can get all the like hand sewing and stitching done before that. No, I think I'll stay like that. But yeah. So a different goal, different con, but still one that I really like. And I hope it's gonna be... it's definitely gonna be different, but I hope it's gonna be just as fun. Concurrent is not healthy either. I have not put on a goal. Yeah, especially for Miku as well. It's a really big project as well, with a lot of details, and since you're doing beadwork as well for it, like you just want to have all the time and not worry about it not being done for a certain convention. And the best way to plan a date, I think, is if you would be near the end of your cosplay, or like, okay, I'm almost done. What are the conventions that I think I can go to with that cosplay? And I mean, I think for TwitchCon I would also be like very, very close to done, but it might have been also a bit a bit on the I don't know the English word for it, but there's a Dutch word for it. On the krappe kant, I would say. But I don't know the English translation for that, but it would be very close. I think it's like mid-November. Because I think what I always say is like it's the 21st of November. But that doesn't always fall on a weekend. So I'll like go to like November, and then what I think is gonna be on either the 25th or the 18th of November, but I think most of the time is the 3rd weekend of the month, or like, yeah, because it's always closer to the 21st of the Novembers, but you know, numbers and days don't always align. But yeah, I think it's gonna be on the 18th and 19th of November. but we don't know anything about it yet because the other convention is up on the website, which is in June this year, which I got a ticket for. Which I'm really happy about. I got a Saturday ticket, and I was like, I was anxiously waiting on the website to get a ticket, because there was like an what do you call it? Like you needed to wait, because I was there a bit early. Nice, you're done. Congratulations. I hope Levin is gonna love it. I'm sure of it though. Your art is amazing. I speak Norwegian, so I got it. I just don't feel stressed about it. It's a great idea, and working on it on the hotel or at the con, it's not done or something else. Yeah, fair enough. Like if you can't, that's always because I've been working on a cosplay for probably almost 4 years now, because it's still not done, because I wore it to a convention and it broke because the way I made it wasn't really, it didn't work what I had in mind. So that's the thing that I might go back to in my summer vacation, because I'll have more time. I might stream more, which means, first of all, I can do a lot on this cosplay in my summer vacation. But I would also like to go back to that cosplay and finish it, what broke, because like whenever I was like, I'm gonna finish it before this convention, and it didn't make it, I'm like, I'll just wear something else. It's like, sad that I could not finish it. But yeah, and when I did wear it to a convention, it broke. Ooh. But that was more on my part, because how I made it wasn't good. It was a smart idea, but it wasn't a good idea because of how fast it broke and stuff. And normally you don't want that in cosplay. You don't want things to break. And since I was also making a cosplay for someone else at the same time, I was like, that's like the only like con crunch I've ever really had, and I did not like it. Like, I don't want no stress the day before the convention. Me. But yeah. And I mean, if you're just not stressed about it, I guess you don't have to worry. Oh no, there's no fun that their cosplay broke. Well, I mean, it's never fun when a cosplay breaks, because that's just like, if you made it yourself, it's like, no, it's all the hard work that you put into it. And if you bought it, they're like, no, all the money that I spent on it. And I mean, for making your own cosplay, it still could be a lot of money that you put into it as well. Of course. Because like, for this cosplay, I've almost reached 400 euros. Oopsie. Oh yeah, show me. If Lavender is okay with that as well. Or beadwork on the... No! Oh, I think I heard that story before. It's where... Oh no! That is just... Oh... You just... Oh... No! When that happens, you just die on the inside. I think. Like, that's just so sad. I'll see. Nah, it'll be fine. Seeing if I place it correctly. And I did. A little bit. This angle's really not great to sew on. But we're getting there. Surely. Oh yeah. Nice. I'll take a look. Can I share it as well? Because lavender really makes beautiful artwork. Ooh. With a hood as well. That's how cute. I like the design. Oh. Yeah, I can show the one with the hood because I like that one the most. There we go. If it wants to work. This is what Lavender made. I know it's not the sharpest because I'm showing it on phone, but they measure art. Look, this is them without the hood. Whee! I just love your art. It's amazing. And Lavender here is very, very kind, and they're making also some more emotes for us, for Twitch and stuff. That you, if you subscribe, you can use. Because I don't know, I think there was like if you streamed 60 hours, you can get like free emotes. I have not looked into that yet because I think I've already streamed 60 hours since I got affiliate, I think. I'm not quite sure yet if I got it or not. So I'll have to look into it. But I might make some emotes free then, and some still with the subscription, of course. Because I do want to give you guys something back for the money that you spend on me. And on the stream. And yeah, the cappuccino here is making something for us. I don't know if I said lavender before. I might have said that wrong. I'm sorry. I don't know why, but I think I said lavender instead of cappuccino. But I meant cappuccino. I meant you. There we go. Nix is not mad. Oh yeah, because Cappuccino, they also have a different name on Amino that for like a year I think I thought it was next, but then with an you spell it with an A instead of an E. But I was so convinced that that's how you spelled it. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. But I was big stupid. I'm really good at remembering people's names, you know. I'm a master at doing that. I'll read this. Natix. Yeah. I mean, Natix is also a beautiful name. All your names are beautiful. Because you are beautiful. yeah. Cappuccino is making some things for me. And I really, really appreciate that. I really do. Give me a sec. Very concentrated. Master of names after all. Yes, I am the master. You listen to me. I call you by the name that I call you, and it's always true. Yes, I never make mistakes. Also tea, because I definitely did not forget. I definitely did not. Also, I forgot that I did not make a new goal for us in the rigging. Sorry, I'm still in someone else's stream as well today. Where this? Yeah, there we go. Okay, this. There are gonna be ads. In like a few minutes or so. Okay, because it's so amazing, but we hit 100 followers. But what goal do you guys think I can reach? Because one thing that I would like to do, but that I've never done before, is yeah, you don't have ads, so you wouldn't be bothered by it. But just for the other people here that don't have a subscription, yes, sorry, I take things too serious sometimes. But yeah, because Twitch says that I can do 120, but do you guys think I could do 150? Do you guys think I can reach that? Because I don't know. 150 is a lot of people. But I'm gonna try it. 100 and ooh, sorry, that was the camera. Whoop. Beschrijving. I don't know what to do with that one. 1 million. I don't think I can reach that yet. But I think I can do 150. And then you follow the goal. There we go. We started a new goal. That also means I need to put that one up again, because we got a new goal, going for 150. Oh. Well, I'm thankful that you believe that I can hit 1 million. I mean, that would mean that I would have a partnership with Twitch. I think I could get a lot of money. I mean, to be fairly honest, maybe soon I will get some money from Twitch. Maybe soon. Finally. After how many months? At least 3. At least 3. Okay. A bag fail. Yeah, hope so. Because I've been affiliate since ooh, it's in my channel though. But there I've got some goals or achievements basically, and there is where I put on how on what date I got affiliate. But yeah, let's continue. Because I'm still not done. But look at it. I mean, it's not quite the shape that I made, but it looks close to it. And that's what I want. I want to get close to the shape that I need. I know, it's over there. It's so pretty. Why am I so talented? Why? It's too pretty. Too pretty. Sorry, I'm looking really close by myself again. Because I mean, I hope it doesn't bother anyone that my beautiful camera is in the frame. But just so that I can work a little bit closer to me. So what I like that a little bit more. Sorry. Sorry guys. I just want to work a little bit closer to moi. So that means we're I'm 3 o'clock or time goes by really fast on the Sundays. And I don't know why. Oh no, where's my camera? It's there. There's my camera. Can you spot the camera? Can you? Yeah. That's like the only problem that I had, that I could like get it in a really nice position, but then you would see it on my webcam from my laptop. Or was that no? I need the camera, otherwise I die. Alrighty though. We just need cool cosplays. Ooh. And that's the other being done. Ta-da! Ta-da! I know the details are a little smaller than what I originally made or drawn, but it's pretty damn close. I think it's pretty close, which I like. I like it, like Picasso. Oh, I don't know if you guys know that meme, but I do, and it's so funny because I like it, Picasso. Oh. Finally using my scissors instead of my mouth. Then the only one is this one, and then we can move to the other one. Or I mean, I could also just completely finish this one and do... I mean, I could at least pin the backing, or iron it first and then pin the backing onto it. Oh lol, I sounded like... Yes, I like it, Picasso. But yeah, I'm really good at mimicking others. I was just cappuccino for a second. Don't mind me. Why won't this sit nicely? Oh well. Can't have everything nicely. Okay. Does that look the same? I hope so. I think so. So you can go back, because I used too many bins. Oh, welcome back. I got a croissant. From my mom. Nice. I like some, the Mario accent. Ah, it's me, Mario. Yeah. I'm very good at accents. A tiny bit, I think, to be fairly honest. Like, the only voice from a character that I know I can do really well is Smeagol from Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit. From the movie, that is. Because I only watched the movies. And all. And then that's how I also have a redeem for it. I know. It's like the only thing that I can proudly say that I'm good at. It's like my precious. But then, I mean, I can do a little sneaky free my precious if you want, because I know you're saving up for the other thing. But just to show off, I can do a free one if everyone wants to hear it, of course, because I know it's a bit. How do you say it? I can understand that not everyone likes the sound of how Smeagol sounds. But Cappuccino, of course, wants it. But yeah, the one that I'm really good at is Smeagol and my precious, which is my precious. There we go. That's my Smeagol impression, guys. It's I'm only confident in saying my precious, but I think I could also like talk in his voice. Although I do think it would be a strain on my voice and my whole thing here, which I forgot the names for. But yeah. I know, and little Pearl, hi. Yeah, I know, I can try. Which I like speak as Smeagol for 5 minutes as redeem as well. Like, I could add that as well, but like I don't know if people would want that. All I know is that I can confidently say that I'm good at it. Although I'm not that confident in actually doing it on live, because I get really nervous. But just saying my precious, I got comfortable with. But I don't know if I'm confident enough to do like 5 minutes of that. But maybe in the future. I'm like, hello guys, I'm Schmeagol, but then in Schmeagol voice. Because I would want to try it first off stream and see how that goes. And if I can keep up the voice. But that would be a fun thing to do. It's like, how to make my stream creepy instead of wholesome. Just talk like Smeagol. Oh, you got your Rosario wig. Nice.
The time is 3:00 p.m.
Thank you, laptop. When it starts miss say Barsibatos for fun. It's okay. I forgive you as a British Venti that I am. I don't know if I said this before, but I can tell it again. My best voice impression is Yoshi from... Oh, I don't remember if you said it as well, but cool. Yoshi is... Which character is that again? Because I don't remember if I... Because I'm not a big Mario fan. I don't really play the games. Oh, yeah, the little dinosaur, yeah. I was trying to remember what he sounds like as well in my head. Failed a little bit, but... I think there's like one sound effect that was kind of popular with like TikToks and stuff. So I think I remember that sound at least. But yeah, oh, sorry. I wanted drinking buddy since... fair enough. It's nice doing a couple cosplay with like characters that you both really like. That you know, it's fun to do that with people. I've talked about this on someone else's stream, on Gozaki cosplay stream, where because I don't know if anyone here knows Head of a Boss or Has Been Hotel, but a lot of people there really like the series, and I myself really like it as well. Though I do note it's a more mature series, so kids here don't watch it, or at least watch at your own discretion. I think that's the right word for it. But they were like, we need to do a group cosplay of Hell of a Boss. And I was like, because I really like the character as well, but I don't know which character I would be. That's been the most difficult one. To be like, because I know Gozaki really wants to play either Luna or Millie. Because they really like that character. Yes, we love it as well. I know. I just love the animation of it as well. It's a piece of artwork that should be actually in a museum, but you know you can't because kids. I'm very adult. I'm the most adult person here. I know. I mean, it's on YouTube, and it's not age restricted, which I'm kind of happy about because I know I am an adult, an actual adult. My birthday's gonna be soon. I'm gonna be 19, which is really weird for me. But like, I don't know, I'm a bit stingy about giving YouTube a photo of my ID and stuff. I know, I'm a bit hesitant when apps and like things on social media ask you for that stuff. I do know that which is an app that the government made, that like when you take a picture of your ID card, that it automatically censors the most sensitive stuff on there. So that, I mean, I could use that app to, if it ever asks me again, to verify my age and stuff. Because I know for YouTube you need to like send a photo of your ID card and stuff. Or at least that was what you needed to do the last time. It's been a few years. Or at least, yeah. It's been a year since that happened. So I don't know if that changed or not. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit hesitant to do that. But I do really like the series, and I'm happy that I can watch it, you know, without age restrictions and stuff, because then you need to verify your age. But, you know, in the beginning they do have a warning and stuff. But the animation though, it's perfect. But yeah, about the character itself, I love every single one of them. Even the bad guys, like some of them are like, but the design though, I might not like that character personally, because, you know, they're shitty people, they're in hell, of course. But the design, it's really good. It really is. You feel so old. But yeah, I mean, there's not really much that can stop you, Cappuccino, yeah. You're not all, I'm just quite young, yeah. As to me, I'm not a furry, okay. It's okay. You don't, that's the thing, like, you can like things, but you personally don't have to be a furry. It's like, for me, it's like, if you want to be a furry, it's like, you label that yourself. But if you just like animals and characters that look like animals, you don't have to be a furry, you know? I just turned 33. I needed an healthier adult. Ooh. That is indeed older. Like, I just realized that my brother is gonna be 28 this year. But it doesn't feel like my brother is 28. Or like at least one of my brothers is gonna be that old this year. My other brother that I have that still lives at home, he's gonna be 21. Yeah. For anyone here, you don't have to say age though, but if you are comfortable with it, that's okay. I forgot to say that, by the way. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I've made my girlfriend watch the show and she was skeptical before, but after we watched the show, she laughed and it was, oh yeah. I really love the humor as well. It's very funny. It's actually like, should it be funny? But there, yeah, the jokes, and especially because the fun thing is as well, like the actor for Blitz, which I completely forgot the name of who that was again. I think it was Brandon Rogers. But before Hannah Boss, you know, aired for the first time, which is 2018, I think it was, or at least 2018, 2019, and I've watched him before he, you know, before Hell of a Boss, and all that stuff aired, and I was like, oh my gosh, I know that voice. So I was like, pretty hyped for the series because of that as well, because I liked his content before Hell of a Boss, and I really like his jokes. Basically, you're making bar shoes, nice. Cool. Yeah, I find that so amazing that people can make all that stuff. Also, I think I missed some issue, Josh. Oh no, I did not. Well, yeah, so cool. I hope they turn out great. And that it's comfortable to walk in as well. Because, okay, sorry, that music sounded a bit funky. What was I trying to say again? Good question myself, I don't know. I don't remember. Um, but yeah, I just really like Hell of a Boss for its humor and the character designs, and I have no idea who I want to cosplay. But what would be cool is to make my own OC in the universe. So I got a bit of an idea, but I'm gonna dig deep and learn the lore of Hell of a Boss a bit, and to see if I would actually, you know, be a cool character and an actual character in the universe itself. And, you know, if it's possible. Because I do have a cool idea, it's just a lot made up stuff. I'm like, is it cringy? Is it too cringe? Is it, I don't know. So I'm still a bit hesitant to make it. But I do have some idea of what I want to be in the universe of Hell of a Bus and Hasbin Hotel. I'm a real big fan. Different. Oh, you've got toe beans. Nice. Yeah, I don't know why, but whenever I see partials or fursuit with the hand paws with the beans on them, and they look so squishy. I want to squish them. Also, little tiny break because I want to check in with my friends. Whoa. That looks funny. Oh lol. But yeah, they're rigging a VTuber at the moment, which is very cool. How long have they been going? Almost 5 hours. Dang. So I'm gonna go for 2 more hours, and I'm gonna see, because it would be a surprise if I could raid into them. Be like, eee. Because I personally wouldn't want because the fun thing about my friend that is making the VTubers, they're trying to make VTubers in one day and then give them away to someone in chat. And I personally don't want it, but I'm really curious who's gonna get it though. When you're doing furry cosplays and you're thinking these are not needed, then you don't know anything. Yeah. If you think you don't need the toe beans or the hand beans, you disappointed. But yeah, I have a plan or 2 plans for fursuits. And I think one of them is gonna be a full suit, and I think the other one I might want to make a partial. So the head, the hands, and the feet. And the tail. Because I've got a really cute cow that I want to make. But I don't know if I want to make it a full body or not. And the other one, I already have some fabric for that. Or fake fur. Which is the perfect color that I needed. Which I'm so happy with. But yeah, I have a few plans on making a fursuit. Which is gonna be far in the future. I do want to add. But if you would want to see it, whenever I'm done with this cosplay, you can vote on what cosplay I make next. And that might be the fursuit. Might not. I have seen someone made a full Luna fursuit. Oh, they're so cool. Full Luna fursuit cosplay. Yeah. I think I've seen some as well, but I can't remember quite how they look like. But I'm sure it's amazing. Just amazing that people can make such cool stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna try and give it a shot as well. Because I did make a dragon tail before, although I wasted a lot of stuff that I'm probably gonna reuse for the fursuit that I'm gonna make next. as like, because I've used a lot of foam, and sorry, give me a second. Like, one of the bags just fell, but I have a whole bag of like snippets of foam because I couldn't use it anymore, but I also didn't want to throw it away. So if I ever make a fursuit again, I'm gonna snip them into even smaller pieces to fill up a shark tail, because my next fursuit that I want to make is a shark tortoise hybrid that I made myself. I don't know if any of those are out there as well. I don't think so. But yeah, it was awesome. I'm sure it was, because I mean, anyone who makes or is attempting to make a fursuit, I think already is amazing, because it's an amazing craft to be able to do that. And the reason why I want to learn it as well, because it is so cool. It's so cool. But yeah. I've got some ideas for fursuits as well. Or at least for a few. They're not really personas, but they're more like, I like how that looks and I want to make it. Which is most of my cosplays as well. Like, you're just too pretty. I want to make you now. Oh, I'm very curious on which cosplay I'm gonna make next after this. Oh. Toy shark versus... Oh, yeah. I mean, the toy fursuits are... They're so big. They're so... I know what you mean. Like the plushie, the one from IKEA, or... Because there's a shark that I know, but if not, any shark plushie is just... Yes. But there is like a real genre of like plushie fursuits that... It's amazing how they make those as well. Plushie shop. Yes. Give me a second. This one's got to be small. Oh, and that was a bit too far. No. It's okay though. I can fix it. Ooh, I also think I'm gonna eat my apple soon, because I'm getting a bit hungry. Also, yes, for anyone who's new here today or just popped in, the message that has been showing up is for a survey that I made for school. So if you'd be so kind, and if you have not filled it in yet, to fill it in for me. Because I need a few more people for that project. So I really appreciate it if you would fill it in for me. Of course, it will stay anonymous, and like your answers won't be written down, but I'll draw more of a conclusion out of your answers. So, if that makes sense, though. But yeah. Also, if you know people that like anime or games, you can also share the link as well. Spread it around. Just to not weird people, but you know, decent, nice people that were like, hey, I think they could help. Help me out, because I really need it. I normally wouldn't do this though, but since I do, I'm kind of a bit desperate, unfortunately. So yeah, if you don't mind to help me out, I would really appreciate that. It'll only take a few minutes. It's not that big. I think at least. But yeah, there we go. It's done. Ta-da! Lovely, lovely thing is done. Shave that one off a bit. It's too pointy. You know what? I'm actually gonna use my clips. Give me a second. No, we're barely. No, you're not weird, but like, you get what I mean with like trolls and stuff that don't take the thing serious, even though it is for a fictional business. I do still like people to answer honestly, or at least as honest as they can. Because I know for one person that put that a friend of theirs, they put them in a server and they've got a lot of questionable answers that aren't very welcomed. You know, like very adult stuff that is way off topic as well. So yeah. But you know, if you've got generally just people that you know, they'll be like, hey. Because it will help me greatly with that. With my exams as well, because it's for my school exam. Yes, I do remember that. It looked very, very lovely. What about it? No, their next two drawings are bees. I love that. Nice. It's bee supremacy here. All the bees. All the bees. Just cutting it to shape because it's not even. But yeah, before I continue, I'm gonna eat my apple with the mic off because it's very loud when I eat apples. But yeah, 'cause I wanna eat something. And apple a day will keep the doctor away, so that's what I'm doing. Being a good responsible adult. Eating my apples. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Yeah. I personally don't like that kind of sound. So, I'm just gonna do the best thing and just mute myself. In a minute or so. To the pile. Goes alright, yeah. Nice, nice, nice. because I'll be sewing along this entire thing by hand, because I'm not crazy at all. I really not crazy. I just really like hand sewing. But yeah, I'll put that off to the side. And I'm gonna I think I'll just go to break screens and yeah, I'll just, because there's not gonna anything happen though, so I'm gonna go to the break screen, and this means everyone else can eat a snack, go pee, or just take a little break from your screen, and maybe walk around a bit or do whatever. And I'll be back when I'm done with eating my apple. So yeah, see you guys in a minute or so. Pre-well snack. Piss. I don't have a piss command. But thank you. clicked on the wrong one. But I'm back. It's a nice apple, although a bit sour. Thank you for the welcome back. Welcome back as well. So I'm glad I put the break time on because I was making faces. Though I did like that apple though. I do like sour apples. So no worries. It was just really sour. And thank you all as well. Cappuccino. Okay. So now, since we're done with the other one, I'm gonna do this one. And we're gonna begin with the middle first. And then do these two. And then do these. That's the way I did it with the other one as well, step by step. Put those like this over here so that I don't oh, how's the sewing going? It's going really well. I just pinned it down, but the first one is done. Can I show? Yeah, maybe. I'll just take these off. It's okay though, it's okay. But yeah, I finished it. This is what it looks like. Ta-da! It's okay, it's okay. It's just a few. It's pretty easy to put back. Well, yeah, that's what I finished today. Pretty happy with that. Now these. Like, for now I'm just gonna leave this one like this. I know it's up pretty. I'm really happy with it. But now the only thing I need to do is sew the edge by hand. That way I won't have too much seam allowance and it won't be too thick. So I could do this by machine, but then you'll have a 0.5 centimeter seam allowance. And you would have to cut off a lot of things to make it thinner again. And if you just do it by hand, it's gonna be thinner anyway, and you don't need to cut anything away. So, anyway, being proud of himself. I know, because I'm so proud. Because I'm really happy with what I make. And I just get too happy when I finish something on this cosplay. Especially with like the side part that I did. I just have to show this off. But I made this. Oh, there we go. Ta-da! Look at its glory. Look at its beauty. Look at it. Like I did all these little strips by hand. I did the diamonds by hand. Like sewing these panels together I did by sewing machine, and also the backing. Like this little bit I did with the sewing machine, and the serger I did as well. But the rest is all by hand. And all. I'm so happy with it. And if we get closer by finishing this one today, probably won't get too far in the next 1.5 hours. But you know, I'll get at least far enough to get a start on it today, on the other one. Because it's a pretty slow process, and I also really like that as well. I know, right? Yes, I know. And this is what I love about it as well, because I have seen so many Genshin cosplays. Because, you know, Genshin is pretty popular, and a lot of companies, you know, make stuff for that genre, and for the people that do cosplay. But when I look at the detail, although I see it as a different, you know, way of making things, I can see how I can do better at it. But of course it's not fast enough, and they, you know, want to sell stuff. And some cosplays people do make themselves and use other things, like they can print on fabric, which is a really handy thing for when you're making a Genshin cosplay, because there's a lot of difficult design elements to Genshin design, Genshin characters, and when you're able to like print something onto fabric, that just makes it really a lot easier. Although I can't do that. I don't have that resource. So I have to, you know, give me a second. Think about how I can do it myself in a different way. And the best way I found to do it by myself is doing everything by hand. Because I know that I'm good at it. And I know it's gonna turn out really pretty. Because all the things that I've made so far have turned out so pretty. And all... yeah. I love to do a bit of prints too, because of the... yeah. And especially for gradients. That's really handy. And of course there are companies that can do that for you. The thing for me is with that, I probably don't have the money to do that, because I mean, if I would save up, then yes, of course I could probably do it, but I wouldn't be able to start this cosplay yet, I think. And of course, with the cosplay that I am making, you don't have those gradients, which is a bonus, which is why this is the first Genshin cosplay that I'm making, because I have a list, as all cosplayers do, but the reason why I'm making this one first is because it looked like something that I could start off with. Like, I see elements that I think I'm good at, that I'm confident at, that I can make this. And he is still a favorite character of mine, so I do still like to make him, even when I say it is one of the easier ones that I chose out of. Is that it, like with some others, it's just, it was a lot more difficult to do. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I started with Venti. Because one, I just really like his cat. And I saw all the things that I'm like, yeah, I can do this. I'm confident in that. And that really helps with making difficult cosplays. It's like, it's gonna be really difficult. But when you can see some elements that like, yeah, I can do that, it gives you more confidence in making the entire thing. What was up and what was down again? This, right? Yeah. Just gonna put a little arrow on the back so that I know which side of it. I'm gonna steam this one so that it'll keep its shape, basically. But yeah. Some other people, they don't care about how difficult it is and just want to make it because it's fun. And, you know, if you want to make the character that you want, even though it's more difficult, you know, go for it. Try it. That's the best thing that you can do, is just try it. Just start and you'll see how it goes. But yeah. The only, like, thing that I don't like about Genshin cosplayers is, first of all, the place they buy it from is mostly like, one, it's very cheap, which is like, okay, if you don't have the budget and you still want to cosplay, fine. But I'm like, the thought behind who made it probably did not get paid that much, which I'm not the biggest fan of. But some people just don't care, and I'm like, okay, I can't really change your mind, you know? And that's why I also can see all the things that, like, yeah, this was made to be really fast. I can see, like, it's still, some of them that I've seen are still really pretty though. I do have to say, they are still pretty. It's just I can see that, like, yeah, that this could have been made better, or with a different kind of material, with still the same color and vibe. Although, if you do that, the fabric would be more expensive, which makes the whole garment more expensive, which companies like that don't like, basically. And that's why, like, you know, when people make their own cosplays, because, I mean, even if they're on a budget, you can, like, decide for yourself what kind of materials everything is made out of. And it just, I don't know, it makes it more pretty in my eyes. But yeah, that's my rant about Genshin cosplays. And I'm gonna gush over this cosplay even more. And I'm gonna gush over Kazaki's cosplay whenever they're gonna start their Zhongli cosplay, because, oh, so excited! Yes! I'm a huge fan. Basically. Oh. Okay, right? Yes. Okay. Get up me. Yes, I know. That's why I'm excited. Because you're excited. Yes. So the thing was 1.5 from here. With the idea of making the skills out of action, well, yeah. That's a very, very cool idea as well. I can't wait. Oh, yes! Oh, if you can't tell how excited I am, I don't know what you're doing. But yes, Kazaki, gonna make an amazing cosplay. When, we don't know yet, but that's okay. That's okay. Just knowing that they're gonna make it is already amazing. In my eyes. Yeah, right. Start with the bottom. It's a bit stubborn. But I'll get there. I know, we can wait. We can wait. We can always wait for an amazing cosplay. But, yeah, so if you don't know Kazaki yet, go give them a follow. I should probably give them a shout out as well. Give me a second, because this one is too high. Because they need to get a shout. Yeah, there we go. Extending my lifespan just 5 weeks. That was fun. Aww, thank you. Yeah, I do hope. I don't know. It's a lot of fun when everyone's so excited about one cosplay, because I know one other cosplayer that is gonna make an amazing cosplay as well. I'm also so excited because they started on it recently. Unfortunately, some things have happened which made it delay it a little bit. But oh, it's gonna be so amazing when they're done as well. Because they are making an Owl House cosplay and then specifically from the collector. I personally don't know that character that well because I've never watched the Owl House before, but I know it's because it's an original character that they make, because it's more inspired by it. It looks like the collector, but more 18th century style, 17th century style. Can't remember which one it was, but it's an older style. Oh, it's so sad we live so far apart, because I died to take some photos. Yeah, that would be cool. Oh, that would be cool to take some pictures together, because you got a really cool power cosplay. Like, I've never watched Chainsaw Man myself, but I do really like the characters as well. I given you a follow. No. Yes, it's a call. Yes, Power is such a cool character as well. Because I've seen a little snippets here and there about their character and what they're like. And I liked it. Although I don't really know more of the story than what I saw on the YouTube shorts. But it was something. It was interesting. But yeah, I've got so many enemies to catch up on. So it's gonna take a while for me to start watching that one, unfortunately. Because I told myself I'm gonna watch give me a second. Boop. Snip, snip. Snip, snip. Snip, snip. I'm gonna watch Spike's Family first. There goes my pin. Oopsie. And after that one, Demon Slayer. And I think after that one, Chainsaw Man. But yeah, I got a whole list. Yeah, recommended Chainsaw Man. I know. Spike's Family is great. I can't wait to see. Yeah. Theme. I think it's gonna be a very cute and wholesome anime from the things that I've seen so far. Because it's pretty difficult to avoid all the YouTube shorts when the algorithm knows you like anime. Yeah, because I know it's not an official like Demon Slayer katana, but I gotta have to show you something that I made. It was for someone that I knew, but yeah, I don't know how well it shows up, but I made a Demon Slayer inspired katana for someone that I knew. And the holster here, the band that you see on that, how do I say that? I made that myself with it. There's a name for it, but I forgot the name. But it's basically a way, because you know how you make braids and stuff. It's also like how you make friendship bracelets as well. But there's a different way of making knots, and if you make those knots in a certain way, you get a pattern. And because being the budget cosplayer myself, I was like, I'm not gonna buy something that's very expensive that I can just make myself with the yarn that I already have at home. So it did take me a really long time to finish it. But yeah, I finished it, and it was the first like commission kind of that I made for someone else. Unfortunately, I'm never gonna make anything for them again, because they can think they can just get things for free, because I made that katana for them for free, because I didn't really think of my stuff as like, that you can like get money from that yet, because I was At the point then I didn't really think about that yet. And I was like, it's okay. Because they were my friend at the time, but things happened and we're not friends anymore. But they thought that I could make an entire a Red Riding Hood cosplay for them for free. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that for you. Especially with how they've been treating me the last year or so. No. But if they do, if I ask again if they want me to make something for them, I will ask to get money from it. Because it was kind of like a tryout at first. Like, do I like to make something for other people? And I do think I like it. I just like to be appreciated for my work. Morely. And more so. Because I didn't really get appreciated. And yeah. Yeah, I did. I mean, they did it to themselves anyway, because they stopped talking to me. And then when they invited me to their birthday, they completely ignored me. So yeah, they kind of fucked it up for themselves. If an artist wants to make something as a gift, it's fine. But people being entitled to your work for free, yeah, that's a big no-no. And I was already... I got out of the situation as well, because their parents, or at least their mother, was like, you know, if you really ask really nicely, then maybe he would make it for free. And I'm like, yeah, sorry, but I'm not gonna make cosplay. I'm gonna take a break. that was my way out of it. I was like, yeah, sorry, but no, I'm really tired, and I just want to take a break from it. Which I'm like, I'm glad I said so, because like, I know we were friends and they did pay for all the materials themselves. It's like, I did pay first and then they paid me back, which was nice, so I did not have to pay a single penny for it. Luckily. But, you know, to hear that their parents all said, like, yeah, maybe if you ask nicely, you know, maybe they'll do it for free. I'm like, bitch. You know, because those are also the kind of people that think that this isn't a real job. Like, they just think it's a funny hobby, you know. I picked the wrong one. And those people I hate even more. Because, like, it is a real job, making cosplays and making garments. It's just a newer job that isn't... Well, I think nowadays it's more popular, but when it started off, it's like the same with like other creative jobs that parents think it's not a real job because you can't get any money like a doctor does. Yeah, of course I'm not gonna get as much as a doctor, but it is still a real job in this world. Yeah. And like, it is a craftsmanship job, and I will have my own prices. I can decide it for myself how much my work is worth. And whenever I do start my own company, because that is one of my bigger dreams, it will be expensive. So for anyone who likes what I do, you know, just saying, if I ever do sell anything, don't be surprised if it's really expensive. Because what I love is doing handwork like this, and I would love to interpret that in what I do as well, and that just takes a lot of hours, and so it's gonna be expensive, but you will get something that is really pretty, one of a kind, and yeah, that is crafted fairly. Also, what I'd like to do if I do start my own company is make everything either what's the name for it, you know, recycled, or bought from places that respect the workers that are outside of the country, you know,
The time is
that everyone is paid fairly.
4:00 p.m.
And thanks, laptop, it is getting late. But yeah, why people are so upset with doctors. I don't know. I don't know why. Because apparently they're scared that their kids won't get a well-paying job, even though, like, if you're gonna be a doctor now, it really depends on what kind of field you work in, because some doctors and nurses don't get paid fairly. Like, they get paid less than what was it again? The people that collect rubbish and stuff like that, and or other paying jobs that are like, oh, you're not gonna get money from that. But they like, it's so weird that they think that like working there gets you more than others when it technically doesn't. That just reminded me of Tumblr talking about how furry artists make more than doctors. Yeah. Like, if you're a fursuit maker and you do price your stuff at a good price, you know that it's fair for you, fair for the client, although it's still gonna be expensive because, you know, your work is a lot of hours and the materials as well for fursuits. Hecking expensive. Oh, but yeah. It's like with artists, and the reason also why many artists don't like the AI stuff, because, you know, it makes their job look like you can just do it like, and it's done. You know, when it doesn't. There goes a lot of work into many creative jobs that people don't think about these days anymore, because it's not something that is really there anymore. Because back in the day, like, my grandmother used to make clothing for everyone, you know, because that was the norm, because you couldn't just go to your local clothing shop or the big brand shops and just buy a clothing item for 10 euros. You know, you couldn't do that back then, but you could buy fabric and make it yourself, and that was normal back then. But now, the way people just see clothing in general is so interesting to me, but also kind of worrying, honestly. Oh yes, you need to go and eat. Well, sorry for saying goodbye so late, but bye bye, cappuccino. Hope you have something nice to eat. Yes, fake fur is expensive, yeah. And hello, Upcycly. Good time zone. Good time zone. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. But yeah, I'm. By the way, I'm doing some hand sewing while I am ranting about clothing and the job that I am gonna do in the future, which is eventually, hopefully, you know, make my own company or start my own company. That's what I mean. Stealing people's hair with enough hair you can have tons of fur. I mean, I do literally have my hair from back in the day, because I had really long hair back then. I cut it all off, although I couldn't donate it because I painted it blue, so I could not donate it. But, you know, with a lot of hair you can make fur. There was a trend that started during lockdown. People were collecting their loose hairs and got that go for 3 years. She's a full-on ponytail now. Ooh, okay. Yeah. The fun things you can do with hair as well. But yeah, the fake fur is really expensive, but the fake fur that I really needed in the color that I wanted was off-priced or for sale when I bought it, so that really helped me. I got like 3 meters of it as well, or even more than 3 meters, although I can't grab it at the moment. It is very pretty, let me tell you. And I'm gonna use it for my fursuit that I'm eventually gonna make. People used to make clothes from hair. I mean, yeah. I haven't really heard about that one before, but I guess that could also work. I know what you could do with like your dog's hair or pet's hair, and just smaller hairs in general, is instead of with like with other fibers. I don't know really what it is, but you've got like all these fibers and you don't poke it continuously, and then you can make like stuff from it. I just don't know what the name for it is. I've seen people make stuff from a cat fur. Ooh. Yeah, I've seen, because I know someone that does it, but I forget the word for it, of that craft, because it is a craft that people do. Where you have a thingy, and if you've got like a needle and you poke it continuously, and you can make so many things out of it. They made for Mother's Day they made a flower pot, and for their father's birthday they made a cat. Yeah. I've seen this funny video of a lady making a little hat for the cat out of. Yeah, I think I've seen that one as well. It's a very, very smart idea. I used to make hair art. Whoa. I didn't know that. But cool. It's like, it's so fun to think about what you could do with so many things. And other people just think that clothes are made by machines. Like, it's fully automated. And I'm like, we're not that far in the future yet. It's still made by people. Just like back in the day. Well, with modern machines though. Like the sewing machines are different as well. Nice. I've never seen art before that is made with hair. Sounds interesting though. I'll probably forget to take a look at it, but I might do that. But yeah, I don't know where to go with this conversation. But yeah, it's very interesting how people think about things nowadays. And just, yeah. If I forgot to say hello to someone, I am sorry. But welcome. You are very welcome here. I'm just trying to concentrate on sewing as well, because I'm sewing this on because I'm someone that really likes doing handwork. And for my exam project, I've got an amazing job I've made an amazing idea for myself that involves beading a whole dress in broken glass looking sequin. Oh no, beading. That's what I mean, sorry. I've been watching someone else's streams for a very long time that talked a lot about sequins and stuff. And but also beading, and I get confused with them now. So I know it's very sus. But it's because it looks like it in the picture. Yeah. I'm not sus. Although I could have been sus this Saturday because I played Among Us with some streamer friends. I got invited and I was like, yay! That's super cool, let's do it. And I, of course, was crewmate the entire time. And that's okay, that's okay. I don't mind. As long as it's you, I don't mind. But yeah, it's so much fun. Or at least playing Among Us, because I've never played it myself before. So playing it together with a lot of cool beans, it was a lot of fun. And I got completely, accused of being the imposter while I was making a hamburger. It's like the task that I need to do was make a hamburger, which is one of the weirdest one I've ever done. And I literally was done, and someone else killed right in front of me. And I reported it, and no one believed me that I was making a hamburger. I know, I was very sus, apparently. The only, playing Among Us when I'm a crewmate. The anxiety of being a imposter, okay, yeah. I've played it on, Adopt Me, no, that's the wrong one, Roblox. Because a friend of mine couldn't download the real game, so he played, bootleg versions of it. And whenever I would get, I mean, that's very sus to play the bootleg version of Among Us. But that's the only way we could play it together. And whenever I got imposter, because we were in a Discord call as well together, and I just couldn't stop giggling. Because oh no, I'm the imposter. And I'm just really bad at the game, basically, because I just don't know how to lie. At least not on the spot, when you need to lie. I'm really bad at that. Casually making burgers out of your coins. Apparently so. Because the two imposters were pinning it on me, and everyone believed them. And I was like, I'm the most innocent person out of all of you, and you don't believe me? Oh, disappointed. But other than that, it was quite fun. I did die a few times though, but we did win. We did win a few times, although not as many as the losing. Unfortunately, we can't all be winners. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. And I hope to be back next time, because the streamer that hosts it does it every last Saturday of the month. And I think that's a very fun idea. But I don't know when I'm gonna work that Saturday, because I've been put on the mornings quite often. Also, it's always innocent ones. I'm very, very innocent, if you couldn't tell. Also very ironic though that I was never imposter, because it fits my personality really well that I'm crewmate and not the impostor. Oh, sorry. I'm looking screen here again. It's a bit of an annoying one here. Oop. But yeah, it was still fun playing with everyone. And I hope to be back in April, playing another game of Among Us. I think it's funny when I think I'm lying and me and I get surprised when I was telling the truth, and I pulled the Jack Sparrow code. I do that quite a lot, yet people are always surprised. Oh lol. Yeah, Mm. I think I'm only good at lying when I try to impress someone of something that I have. 'Cause, like, when I think about it, when I remember that I lied, um, I would be like, yeah, I've got this cool Lego set, even though I don't have it, just to impress the other person. I'd be like, whoa, you're so cool. And that was mostly in, like, elementary school and stuff. But that, I think that's the only thing that I can recall that why I would lie. Like, because I don't know, I don't see the use in lying. I don't know. I don't see why not, basically. Boy. Oh, we got 45 minutes left. Means, you know what? I actually do want to check up on someone. Because an amazing crafty jellyfish is still alive. He is. Because I've been watching them make a VTuber. Their art style is so cute. I really like it. Well, yeah. Because I don't know when they're gonna stop. But we might raid into them today. I'm finally gonna raid into them instead of them raiding into me. Because, I mean, I don't do it often, but when they do, I'm like, oh my gosh, hello! And I don't think I've ever raided into their stream before. So I want to see. I just want to do it because they're amazing. Amazing, cool bean. That deserves some love and attention. And I just really like them, and I want to show other people how cool they are. Because she also makes cosplays as well. But right now they're doing something else because they, just as me, have a lot of hobbies as well. And just things I like to do besides just doing cosplay. And one of them is making and rigging, or drawing and rigging VTubers. And they've got like a little challenge because they might want to do commissions soon as well. For VTubers, although their style's very different than the very beautiful 3D modeled VTubers that are the most famous. Their style is more cartoonish and 2D as well, but I really like their style though. And yeah, soon they might do a little they're doing this challenge so that they can like rig and make small VTubers in like a day. So they're very simple, not that big of a design. They still look good though. They still look good, but they're just a lot less detailed as some of the VTubers you might know. They might open commissions. When, I have no idea. But they at least want to, stream their progress and want to get better at it, which is like a very cool thing to do. So yeah, they want to do it every week as well, if they're able to, because they sometimes can't stream, which is reasonable, but they do stream a lot. also in the morning, so maybe not everyone that joined today could watch, because then it might be really late or very, very early in the morning. But yeah, they actually inspired me to make this cosplay. So yeah, I can say they are very cool. We're almost there. We're almost around the corner. I'm just gonna put a little... Is that okay? I think so. We only need to do this little part here. We're done. At least with this bit. And of course it gets stuck. Why wouldn't it? There we go. Sorry, I'm getting very concentrated because I don't want to mess this up. And when I don't know what to talk about, I just get really quiet. Hope that's okay. Nah, it's okay. It is okay. There we go. Here we go. Bing. And we're done with the first little bean detail. Well, it looks more like a leaf, but you get what I mean. Also, the reason why I'm putting him back on this is so that I can hide all the little stitches that you see. Because you can especially see the gold ones close up, or when you close up all the little yellow stitches. And for this one I got a few black ones. But yeah, that is this one done. Ta-da! It's a beautiful little, it kind of looks like a leaf, but yeah, now I want to do these two. I'm probably seeing the time and stuff. I am gonna pin them, and I'm gonna start on one of them, but like last time, I don't think I'm gonna finish it. I got my revenge in the round after because I was imposter and unalived them all. Yeah, nice. Oh. It's big brain time now. I'm gonna be the best imposter there will ever be. Wait, wrong one. But yeah, that's gonna probably be the end of the stream for today. Well, in half an hour, I mean. But this is like the last thing that I'm gonna do. Because I unfortunately also need to work on some homework. Then you stop playing after. I mean, fair enough. You don't really like the game all that much. And if you don't really have friends to play with, it's also kind of boring, I think. It's still a fun concept though, for like a game. And I mean, there is a reason why it got popular. But yeah, of course. But I don't think I'm ever gonna play it besides with the streamer friends. Or like what they do at the moment. Okay. Pinning this. How did I do this again? There was a way that I did this. You know, I am actually also gonna. Are they planning on making a movie out of it? Oh. Well, they got ambitions. I mean, good for them, I suppose. Hope it's gonna be a fun movie. But the only real movie that I'm looking forward to is the FNAF movie. It's also from a game that was quite popular. I'm a big fan as well. I made my first cosplay after an animatronic from that game. Or game series. And oh, I can't wait, because since I think 2016, they've announced that they're gonna make a live action movie out of it. Since 2016. Or at least 2017. But, you know, that's like, I mean, it's nothing compared to the waiting time that the people for the Blue Avatar movie, or the Blue People Avatar movie, you know, because they waited 13 years for their new movie that came out that is like 3 hours long. Which I still plan on watching. I just haven't had the time to watch a 3-hour movie, you know. But it does sound like they've got a cool story that I would like to watch. But yeah, I still just need to do it and stuff. just can't wait for FNAF or Five Nights at Freddy's for anyone who doesn't know what FNAF is. Artemis Fowl Fenstone. What? They waited 16 years. Whoa. Yeah, I don't know that one. But yeah, that's a bit more than the other one. Oh. Also, I'm gonna be ironing them as well. Before I pin them down, because that'll just make it keep its shape a bit more. But yeah, I really can't wait for the movie. Because I'm a big fan. I mean, I think I can grab the mask that I made. Although it is a very, very useful mask. Because I was very smart back in 2016. I made a FNAF mask. Where you can't see through. Like, there are no holes for you to look through. So when you wear it, you're basically blind. I was a very smart 13-year-old kid. I was very, very smart. Oh, it was not great. Oof. Then it's even worse. Because that's what I was also worried about the FNAF movie, is that it wouldn't be good. Because some adaptations are just really bad, unfortunately. But luckily, Scott, the maker of FNAF, has tried his best to make a story that the fans will like. And I think we're gonna like it from all the teasers and stuff that or the leaks that we've been seeing. Or that have been seen. But yeah, I can't wait for FNAF. I really hope it's gonna be a movie that I can enjoy. And that all the other fans can enjoy as well. Example, Terrence can't swim. A first scene, he is suffering. Oh no. That's a great start to a movie. That. Oh no. Oh no. But yeah, I just really hope it's gonna be a good movie. There we go. Now I need to find a way to make these look okay. Almost. Okay. I think this was about the right place. Well, great start. great start, guys. We love to see our favorite characters suffer in the first a few minutes of a story. Or a movie, I mean. there were some decisions made probably should not have been made. Especially when he can't swim. Yeah, it's like it's even worse than that. Like, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna watch that movie. I mean, I don't really know much about it, but already hearing that, I mean, hearing from you, you probably wouldn't recommend it either. Because that can be a pretty horrifying scene. Yeah, no. Yeah. 0 out of 10 won't recommend. I think that's even. Nope, that's a dog hair. I just it's just tell me you have not read the books without telling me you have not read the books. It's Percy Jackson all over again. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know someone that has almost all the Percy Jackson books. They're collecting it because they like it, but I've never read them. And I probably won't because I'm not a big fan of books. I might like it more later in life, but I just don't have the time for it to read a book. I have one book series that I collected myself, but it's more a kids book series. And yeah, I don't know whenever I'll finish that series, or at least reading it, because they're pretty thick books. I just don't have the time. I just want to make too many cosplays. I have so many other hobbies. It's never gonna come to end. But maybe whenever I'm done with school, done with homework, then maybe I'll have some free time for that. Because I hope to be done with school in a little bit more than a year. Because yeah. Like, for me to learn more is just to do it. Like, just what I'm doing here. Like, I'm learning a lot of new things. And if I want to learn more, I can just learn it on my own. And I really don't like the stress of homework. Yeah. I can feel that a bit, because the book series that I've been that I loved as a kid, and I still do like it, So I really like the story because it's more of like fun adventure, and it's with a kid and another kid, and their dad, or one of the kids' dad, and it is a Dutch book, by the way. But they made movies out of that one as well. And the first they made, I really like it. I really liked that one. But then they made the second movie. And what they did, I will never forgive them. Even though the movie, it's good. It follows the story. Although they did miss a few things because it is like 1 hour. Or I think, yeah, it is 1 hour or 1.5 or between that. And, you know, when it's a big book, you know, crapping that down into a movie like that, you know, you're gonna miss a few things. But the thing they did is, instead of, you know, going from volume 1 to volume 2 for the movies, they went from volume 1 to volume 3 for the second movie. And then for the third movie, they went back to the second volume of the books. And I'm like, why? Couldn't you just have gone in chronological order instead of going from volume 1 to volume 3 to volume 2? It's really weird why, and I don't know why they did it. And I'm still disappointed in them that they did that to my favorite series. Like, how could you? How could you do that? And I know it's probably more of the milder things that book adaptations or movie adaptations from books can do. But to a child, you know, that really loves the series and has read the first 4 books, and then they do that, and I'm like, I'm disappointed. Very, very disappointed. But I do need to say, the movies that I did watch, they were good movies. Of course, you know, like book adaptations, they miss a few things, but the overarching story was made really well, and to the point where it actually the timeline of events were the same as in the books, or as closely to the books as you can get. And I really like that about those. I just don't like what they did with the order of the movies. Because when you look up like the book series and then the movie, and then when you go to movie 2, it's not. It's the third movie technically. It's not the second movie. Yeah. And I'm still collecting things from it, or at least if I want to spend the money on it, I can collect more stuff from it, because I have all the books, but I'm dyslexic. I don't read too well, so I'd like to buy the audiobooks as well, for like the CD version, not the online version, but the actual physical CD version of the books. And I've got that for the first 3 books, I think. And I want all 10 of them, basically. But yeah, I have not gone to that yet. Because I don't know if new ones are coming out yet, or where I can buy those. Or if I can still buy them as well. That's also the thing. Because it is an older series. Because it came out when I was younger. And that's already, for me, feels like a long time. And yeah, I'm not quite sure where I can buy them. So that's why it's a bit slow. And I think there was an 11 book coming out, but I don't know if the author still finished that one yet or not. And if I can still buy it at the place where I know I can buy it. That's also the thing, like, can I still buy it? Because it's I do forget about it sometimes, and then it's like a few years later. No, can I still buy this though? But yeah, it's one of the series that I would like to collect everything from. The same with like mangas, but then an actual like written book, and that's probably the one of the only series that I would want to collect everything from. I would also like to buy all the movies, although I'm not sure if they're gonna do all 10 movies, because that's a lot of movies, and I don't know how well it was received as well. Because I'd really look into what kind of grade or like what people think about it. Like quite, because there's I think a site for it to see if like, okay, what do people think about this movie, and how what the grade is that they get, which is like the number of how good it is and how trash it is or not. And I don't know what the opinion is of other people on the movies for that series. So yeah, that's a little bit about the book stuff. Also, for anyone who's wondering what book series I'm talking about, it's called Dummy the Mummy, which is basically about a boy that died in Egypt a long time ago, and his grave got digged up because, you know, archaeologists exist, and they got brought to the Netherlands, and on a stormy night he came back to life because he is a magical amulet hanging from his neck, and he finds another boy and his father, and he scares them, and eventually he starts living with them because he has nowhere else to go because he's a literal mummy. he died, which is also kind of sad because he can't eat anymore, and he doesn't, you can't see his face anymore, and it is kind of sad as well. But he's still very happy and energetic, kid, and they go on adventures, and they he also goes to the school the other boy goes to as well, and he's immediately very famous, of course, because he's cool. He's because the backstory that they said to other people said he's a cousin, and he got burned, so he needs to wear bandages because, he's mummified because he's a mummy. And then everyone believes it, which is like very funny to me, because if you would have actual Dutch people, if they would actually see them, be like, yeah, no, that's a mummy, because he also stinks, because it's a dead bunny. And it's just so funny to me, and maybe because the reason why I like it's because I see myself in it as well, because it's, the guy that's the mummy, he's a very curious kid and very energetic, and I can see myself in that, which is why I liked it as much. And they just go on very cool adventures. And yeah, that's the rant. Welcome to my TED Talk. Or thank you for coming to my TED Talk about my favorite book series. Yeah, I should really start reading it. I just have not the time. Here. Also, we got a few more minutes left. I hope to get around this corner and then I'm gonna stop. And then hopefully we can raid into a crafty jellyfish. They're a very cool person. I'm gonna see, are they still alive? Yes, they are. They are. And oh, it's been so long since I've... Because I don't remember if I raided into them before. I don't remember. But it would be so amazing to raid into them. Oh, because they're making such a cute VTuber. There we go. Did a little funky. Which is okay. That happens sometimes. Oh, I'm also very done with my finger because it's like last time, it's dying a bit. But it's okay though. I can get through it. But yeah, that's gonna be getting close to the end now. Of the stream, that is. We're still not done. I think I'll probably finish this next Friday, which is gonna be in the evening this time, because I'm gonna go back to school tomorrow. So the entire week I'll be going to school again. And I forgot to put that message. Flip. Oh well, I think I still have time after stream to put out a message to someone that I forgot to put a message out to. So I get a few more stitches done. You know, yeah. That's okay. That is that one. I did not do much, but I'm happy with it. It's looking very pretty. Ta-da! We're around here, and we started over there, so that's nice. But yeah, my finger is it's a bit red, and it got a. You know, you can see where the needles went. Although I'm not hurt. I'm not hurt. Ooh, what the? I scared myself. But okay. Yes. This means that I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna go to close up. So you can see my face. And my beautiful hair. The beautiful background. But yeah, I wanna thank everyone for coming today. The Discord link's still in there, yeah. What do I gotta say? I don't know, but what I do know is that I'm gonna raid crafty jellyfish. I'm just gonna raid in them and then start my ending message. I want to thank everyone so much for joining today. It was a lot of fun. Put that aside. Sorry for the loud noise. There we go. I want to thank you all so much for joining. As always, this VOD will be on YouTube. I'll put a link if you want to see all the other streams that I've done so far for this cosplay. So you can be there. All the links will be in the description as well on YouTube. as to the Discord link and other social media links of mine. I want to thank you so much all for joining. It was lovely talking to you guys again. And today we're going to raid into a crafty jellyfish, which has been a really long time since I've been able to raid into their stream, because they normally stop around this time. But yeah, I want to... It's going to be so excited. They're making amazing things. They also do cosplay, but right now they're making a VTuber again. And for now, yeah, I want to say... Hope everyone has a lovely week next week and has a lovely rest of their weekends. But for now, bye! See you in Crafty Jellyfish stream!